Good morning, students. Today we will continue our chapter crop production. In the previous video, you have learned what is agriculture, what is crop, what are the different types of crops. In this video, we are going to study methods of crop production. Crop for a good and healthy crop, we have to follow certain rules or certain steps. What are these steps? These steps are preparation of soil first, then after seed selection and sowing, then after manuring, then after irrigation, then after weeding, then protection of our crops from pests and diseases, then harvesting, threshing and winnowing of crops, and finally we storage the crops at a particular place. So one by one we focus all on these points. What is the first step? Preparation of soil. So first we have to focus on this point, preparation of soil. Preparation of soil. Preparation of soil is done by using of cultivator or leveler. Cultivator or leveler. In our India, the farmers used first wooden plugs, but that is not very helpful in using the soil. Nowadays we are using the cultivator or leveler for preparation of soil. What is the help? Why the preparation of soil is beneficial for the crop production? When we prepare the soil, it becomes loose, and the benefits of the loose soil are here. When the soil becomes loose, the plant's roots the loose soil allows the plant's root to penetrate freely and deeper into the soil. If the soil becomes loose, then the plant's roots easily move inside the soil and they uphold the plant very firmly. Second benefit is loosen soil, root of the plant breathe easily. If the soil are loose, then there are some gap between the two particles of the soil, and this gap is filled by the air, and this air is taken by the roots of the plant and they breathe very easily. As we know, some microbes and worms are also present in our soil, and they are very helpful in crop production. So if the soil are loose, then these microbes and worms growth become very easily, and if they grow very well, then they increase the amount of humus in the soil, which is also helpful for the crop production. The fourth point, mixing of fertilizers more uniformly. If the soil is loosened, then the mixing of fertilizer become more easily and uniformly. And one more point is here that you have to also remember: loosening and turning of soil. Turning of soil brings the nutrient rich soil to the top, and if the nutrient rich soil comes on the top of the soil, then it is very helpful for the crop production. So these are the benefits of losing the soil, and this losing the soil that we done in the which step? In the step preparation of soil. Now our next step is sowing and selection of seed. Methods of sowing seeds. Methods of sowing seeds. We are sowing seeds by two methods: sowing by hand, and second, sowing by seed drill. In the method of sowing by hand, we take seeds in hand and they are scattered in the entire plug field. But there are some demerits in the method. It is a traditional method, and in the some remote areas this method is still followed now. But there are some demerits in this method. What are the demerits? There is no proper spacing between seed. There is no proper spacing between seeds. Spacing between seeds. Second demerit is here: the seeds are not shown at proper depth. Not shown at proper depth. And the third, seeds scattered on the soil can be picked up picked up and eaten by birds. So these are the demerits of sowing seeds by hand. Second method is sowing the seeds by using seed drill. Seed drill is a machine that is tied in the back of the plug, and there is a funnel inside which we keep the seed. Now there are some merits of sowing the seed with the help of a seed drill. What are the merits? These are the demerits. And what is the merits of sowing the seed by seed drill? Seeds are sown at proper depth. Second, seeds are proper depth and we can also say proper space. Proper space. Second, seed trails, it saves time and labor. One of the most important benefit is it saves time and labor. Third, seeds are sown in regular rows. So these are the benefits of seed drill. So we should always use the seed drill for sowing the seeds. Now, what precautions we have to take before sowing the seeds? We have to look now here. Precautions for sowing seeds. Precautions for sowing seeds. The very first precaution is seeds should be of good quality, healthy, and free from diseases. For a good crop production, we should always take good quality of seed. If seeds are not of good quality, then our crops are also of not good quality. And we take healthy seeds, and seeds should also be free from diseases. The next, seeds must be planted at proper depth and proper space. And the third point is seed should not be sown in a dry soil, because if we sow the seed in a dry soil, then it will not be germinate, and if seeds are not germinate, then then there will be no crop. So seeds should not be grown in a dry soil, and also not in a highly wet soil. If we sown seed in a highly wet soil, then the seeds become rot, and that damage our crops. So seeds should not be sown in a dry soil and also not in a highly wet soil. Okay. Now you have to memorize all these points, and in my next video we will see what are the different methods of irrigation, how irrigation should be take place. Thank you.